I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links a fair amount last few days. Let me get the tweet out so people know about it. Excellent. Sure. Alright, so there's a lot of new stuff in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. Okay. So right now I'm playing on Steam, but yes, it's a multi-platform game. It has had some really big updates recently, and I just got a chance to get my hand on it. I can show you guys a little bit here. So if you see some of the cards in my deck, you will notice they're a little bit different. And they're a little bit different because there's a Duel Links 7 update. And not only is it that, but there is the, it's called Master Duel format, or the Rush Duel format, where it's like Yu-Gi-Oh! Same characters and all that, but the cards are a little bit different. Okay, Rush Duel came out quite recently to Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, and it is a game mode that it's not like hugely different. Just a few of the highlights. In Rush Duel, you draw 2 5 cards when your turn begins. And if you have 5 cards, you draw 1 extra, and they have that mechanic so you don't like get locked on 5 cards you can't use. There's only 3 spots on the board, and I'll show you guys that. And it's basically just a really fast play on the board with like big play, counterplay. It's super interactive, and you get to use a lot of normal summons. So I actually played Yu-Gi-Oh! When the card game first released, when I was in like junior high. So when it first released, you could play, like, it was pretty typical that you'd normal summon stuff. You'd just summon like once a turn, basically. And if you want like a higher level card, you summon it, drop your guys on a following turn. It was a bit more slow paced. And, you know, as time went on, it was like many different ways to special summon and all these other kinds of things in the normal game mode. But Rush Duel is really like core to some of the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Mechanics. Still exist in Yu-Gi-Oh! Regular game, but in Rush Duel they're much more prominent. So it's actually really cool to play. The other part about it is it's brand new. Like, I think this update came like a week ago or like a week and a half ago. So people haven't really figured it out. Okay. I didn't look anything up. I actually made my deck on this thing. I did actually have a Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links account that I played on before, but I actually made a new account for this thing. Okay, so I'm playing on a fresh account. I made this account like 2 days ago. I've played a few hours, but that's it. And I got like almost an entire box because there's like tons of rewards and stuff just playing the game. If you want to unlock Rush Duel, I believe you have to be Duel level 4 in the regular game, which doesn't take very long at all. Like, if you know what you're doing, it takes like minutes. If you don't know what you're doing, it might take a little bit longer than a few minutes, but not that long. I didn't really know what I was doing because, you know, I'm a noob comparatively. And once you're level 4, you can go to the shop and click on the Rush Duel stuff, which will unlock it right away. So if you want to check out the game, please use my link below, or you can use the !7's command that I set up. Because another part of it is they have kind of like a crossover with 7s. Oh, I don't want to actually save those. Okay. So they have a 7s update. A lot of the characters from that IP. And they also have the Rush Duel coming to Duel Links. So it's a lot of new stuff all at once. People haven't figured it out yet. Maybe I can do... click on the guy. Let me see if I can do like a PvE match. just to kind of go over everything and how it's different, because if I show you guys an actual game, it'll be like a lot easier to understand. Okay. So again, I made this deck, so if the deck is bad, well, that's what it is, but that's fine. Because for me, when there's like new systems, that's my favorite part to play a game. And with Rush Duel, like obviously people have played it more than me. Obviously if I looked up like meta decks, I'd have a better deck, but I don't really care because that kind of ruins the fun for me a little bit. So I just made a deck out of the cards that I managed to pull. This is actually a free-to-play account. You can get the game for free on Steam using my link. You play a few minutes to unlock Rush Duel, and there's tons of rewards when you just even play for the first time. You can get a bunch of the cards like I have. I actually have most of the cards from the 7 set. Okay, so AI, this is like an AI opponent. These guys are total noobs. There's absolutely no way we can lose to these guys because I kind of know what I'm doing because I've played Rush Duel a little bit. Okay, so basically the board is a little bit different. So I'll explain it kind of on... actually, I'll explain it on the opponent's side. Just use your imagination a little bit. So there's 3 slots where you can summon guys into. Okay, that's it. Just the 3 slots. Can't do any more than that. Okay. You can have like reserve trap cards and spell cards back there. This is the slot for like an aura type spell card, and I have a few of those. This will be the graveyard. This is the draw pile. Forget what this is. What is this? I don't know. You can't put a card there though. When let's do a 4th grader. Right. Okay. So when you hover over a card, it shows up the stuff here, and things have like attack and defense. Yu-Gi-Oh, if you haven't played before, uses a few different mechanics. And when you attack, these guys are attack position. If they were a defense position, they'd be sideways. So when a guy is in attack position and you attack into it, and you get to choose how you want to attack, it's like attack versus attack. So if I attack with like an 800, they'd both die. If I attack with over 800, he will die, my guy won't die, and he'll lose health from his 6,000 health pool with the difference. With Rush Duel, the main thing is you want to kind of design a deck that's constantly able to play most of its hand. A really big difference from the normal game with Rush Duel is that you can normal summon as much as you want. Okay? So I have a bunch of level 1 like dragon guys. The reason I have these is because I have the Diabolic King Beetle. Again, I don't know if these cards, I don't know if this is like the best strategy or anything. My win rate against other players is like 50-50. It's not that great, but I don't know. I got pretty lucky in one of them. Whatever. Anyway, I'm just explaining how I kind of put this together. There's an aura that buffs all like the beasts, insects, and like a few other cards. So if you have that in play, this is a really strong card. And its ability is to send the top card of your deck into your graveyard, and the effect, one face-up monster on your field gets attack equal to the number of monsters in your graveyard that are level 1 times 100. So a lot of the cards that I use to get the higher level guys out are specifically 1. Okay, this is a terrible attacker, but I can just play it in defense mode. In defense mode it has 1400, which is not like crazy, but a lot of the time they don't even really see play. So the summon mechanic, it's only really different in the fact that you can constantly normal summon when you play Rush Duel. Okay. So I can play this guy. Normally you wouldn't normal summon that. You want to put it face down, which is like defense position. But because we are going to normal summon this, if it's level 4 or lower, you just play it by itself. If it's 5 or 6, you have to sacrifice one of the guys in your board for tribute. And if it's 7, you have to sacrifice 2 guys. Okay, so we have a few 7s, we have a good number of 5s and 6s, and we have a ton of those chumps. But a lot of the chumps are specifically level 1 guys to feed the beetle. I'm playing 3 beetles. I also have a few dragon clear cards, so this is like a dual type deck. I have like dragons for the dragon synergies, and I have cards that are beasts and insects and stuff for the aura card. Okay. So we're going to tribute the dragon. Oh, and normally there's a timer, but against the AI there's no timer. I'm specifically playing against it. Summon card from the card of the graveyard. So we have that. Okay, so we're going to play another dragon here. And we're going to play that guy. And we're going to burn the 1. Now in the graveyard we have 2 for this ability. Okay. So top card goes down. And we get to increase the attack. It doesn't really matter. I think I'm going to, I don't know, stack the other guy. Because if he has something, then no, he can't have it. Because trap cards have to stay down for a turn. Now this also has an ability. Send 1 card from your hand to the graveyard. Now this is normally a decision to like, do I really want to do that? But again, in Rush Duel, you draw 5 cards when your turn begins. You draw 2 5 cards. So it's actually pretty worth it to just constantly trash your hand. You want to kind of design a deck that way.
I activate my monster's effect.
I'm going to do that just to hit for a little bit of extra damage. This makes one of their guys weaker. I don't have a lot of kill abilities in this deck. It's kind of like a zoo style, so you can kind of drag to initiate the battle phase. So we hit that. The difference is 1500. That guy dies. It's not like damage based, just highest attack wins. I think those are both cards with no abilities. So we just smash. End turn. That was pretty good. In Rush Duel, it really helps to have like a full board at the end of your turn, but that's pretty hard to do. Realistically, you can hope for 2. So that typically what you're going to see in like playing actual players, you're going to see 2 cards when you end your turn. But 2 cards is pretty vulnerable. Rush Duels are pretty fast game mode, I would say. Okay, let's set that. What does this do? Send 1 monster from your hand to the graveyard. All face-up monsters your opponent feel the same attribute. So what do they have? Have the earth, fire, and fire. I don't think I have any fires, do I? Have earth. I do actually want to drop this hand. And that's not easy to do. So we're gonna normal summon that. We're actually gonna use this effect. Drop dragon. Again, we could just totally smash this guy, but I'm kind of showing you guys how some of this deck works. So I used that ability, and now I'm going to normal summon this after I use the ability. This is a bit of a waste, but again, going down to no cards during a turn is really good to just cycle through your deck really fast. So using this ability, yeah, I think I just play the extra card here. Yeah, we're really just using the higher value. So this is like 100 times the number of 1s in the grave. Sure, let's get a big attack here. Okay.
Okay, attack, lightning bolt condor. Sparking strike. Now, attack. I can't take more of that.
There.
Time to end this.
Easy peasy. 2500 big attack. 2500 is pretty big attack, actually. Oh, there is another mechanic. So the character that I'm playing, Yuga Odo, I think it's pronounced. You have different characters in Rush Duel. Okay, so each character has its own like level rewards. And those include like specific cards. So, like, if I get to level 7, I get this thing. Sure. I don't know what the max level is. 20, it looks like. But also you get these things. You can get skills. I'm not entirely sure how the skills work. I just got a skill earlier before I started the stream. I was playing a little bit. It can be activated before your normal draw on turn 4 onward. If your opponent has face-up level 7 or higher monster and you have no monsters on your field. I don't think that's very likely to happen. Legend monster. Okay. But yeah, the idea is that Rush Duel, you get different characters. You start with this one. You level them to get rewards. You level them to get the character rewards. And you level them to get, like, the skills and stuff. So legend cards, I think I only have one. I believe you can have one copy of one legend for each card type. Did a little bit of research. I'm not 100% sure, but I think the only legend card I currently have is this one. See, it says legend there. Legend. Dark Magician. So I looked at Dark Magician and I'm like, the card is okay. The thing about Dark Magician is you really want to play him with this one, Dark Magic Girl. Continuous effect. This card gains attack equal to the number of Dark Magician cards in both players' graveyards. So having a 6 that's a passive 2500 is pretty ridiculous. So that's kind of the idea. Okay. I don't think you want to just dunk a Dark Magician in every deck. So even though it's legend and I have it, I actually haven't put it in this deck. But that's my reasoning why. Yeah. So let me just quickly go over the deck. I'm sure some of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Pros watching are probably face-palming, but again, Rush Duel is not figured out. Alright, so people are still figuring it out. I'm doing it my way. Alright. I am playing just with some of the cards that I have. So the Lightning Volt Condor, if you have like a matching type, you can do pretty well. To be honest, I haven't had a particularly good turn with this card. I'm not sure if this card is particularly good, but I don't think it's too bad. The Multi-Strike Dragon. So if you use the ability, send the top card of your deck to the graveyard. It's not even your hand. This turn, if this card destroys a monster by battle, it can make a second attack during that battle phase. This is absolutely absurd. I'm sure this is one of the best cards right now. Because there's no way your opponent is going to have only cards above 2500. So this effect's basically guaranteed to trigger. Prima's really good. You can pay 1,000 life points. And you can gain all your face-up monsters gain attack equal to the number of monsters in your opponent's field times 300. So 900 times 3 if it's a full board, which is pretty crazy. This is a pretty win more card because it costs 7. You can surprise your opponent with it, but I found it pretty difficult to do that against an actual player because the boards get cleared. Like Rush Duel is pretty heavy on like monster combat. This is just a pretty good dragon. I was using this earlier. It gives you the option to debuff pretty heavily on your opponent. Now 1500 on a level 6 is quite poor, so the chance that this guy survives a combat phase from your opponent having his turn is basically 0. So it's good, but it's not that crazy of a card in my opinion. But we're largely playing it because it's a playable card and it's a dragon. So I'll go over the dragon aspect in a second. Send a card from your hand to the graveyard. Again, you can do like a bit of a debuff. This card is pretty poor. 1300 is very poor, but I'm generally only playing this using the effect and then using it as a tribute sacrifice. Battle Shark. I played 3 of these when I first made this deck, and then I realized that no one actually is playing cards in defensive position. But if they do play cards in defensive position, it's insane. So I don't really want to drop them. I also have a few water type cards to be able to activate this. This card's pretty awful, but it's a level 1 and it's a dragon. So it satisfies the beetle effect, and it's a dragon. I'll just show you guys why I'm playing dragon specifically. So Draconic Pressure is like a crazy turnaround card. Send 3 dragon-type monsters from your hand to the graveyard. Destroy all monsters on the field. If you destroy a monster by this effect, special summon 1 level 4 or lower dragon-type from your graveyard to the field, face up, in defensive position. Okay, so that is pretty nice. Yeah. Right. The beetle, we got to use it a little bit there. 1700 for a 6 is actually very good. And we're building the deck around the effect. 1500 attack for 4 is as good as it gets. But this one is a beast. So we're playing 3 forests while this card is face up. Beasts gain 200 attack and defense. So if we have that, we have 3 of those. So it's pretty easy to have it active. So this is a 1700, 1400 level 4. So that's super strong. Turtle. Why are we using a turtle? 1400 defense for level 1 is actually premium. And we're using the turtle specifically because it's a water type for the shark. 1400 defense, level 1 to feed the beetle, and it's a dragon, so that's a very nice card. And the spells, and I got this 1 trap card that seems pretty good. So that's what I got. That's what we're sporting. We're going to be unlocking cards as we play, so maybe I'll change it up a little bit. Okay. Let's try to do like a PvP match. This is, I think, unranked, I believe. So the players here, I've beaten, I think, all of them. We'll do a ranked one after that. Oh, it's a very cool update. You know, a big part of this update is to try to get people to be, like, excited about playing Yu-Gi-Oh! But in a different new way that's not figured out. So the Theorycraft Andes, like myself, we can go pretty ham on it. And again, like, I'm playing like a full-on deck, free game, and I'm playing free-to-play right now. So, yeah, check it out. Yeah, that guy played way too fast. I think that's an AI. But I have seen players here. Okay, so we're gonna... Wait, does he have beasts? Winged Beast is not a beast, I don't think. Spellcaster, Winged Beast. No, we're good. Okay, so we play the Forest. We want it active. We have no sacrifice cards. This is a terrible hand. Okay, fine. There is also that element of luck. Like any deck can beat any deck, basically. Again, it's pretty valuable to get the full redraw. Like we don't really want that card in the hand. Like it might be that I actually would want that card in the hand, because you know sometimes the circumstance requires you to have something like that. But generally speaking, I think it's good to have a deck that can like quickly churn through the cards.
Nothing I can't handle. With that, I end my turn. Here I go. It's my turn. I draw. Kripp! Mr. Alchemy! I'm good to go. Here I go. I end my... It's my turn.
Kripp.
I draw.
There's a lot of value cards, but I don't really see the value in them, honestly.
I'm gonna set a card.
I think I'm gonna set that.
I set a card.
Doesn't have any defense position cards, but I am going to play that again, just for the purpose of dropping my hand.
Tribute summon.
Oh, I messed up. I should have
Here I come.
deleted the dragon from my hand.
Summon a monster.
Because again, at the start of a turn, you draw 2/5.
Time to battle. Go. My monster attacks. You're not gonna win that easily. Go. Attack. That was nothing.
And it's probably over here.
Time to end this. Attack.
They're really gonna comment on every action.
Looks like
Well,
today wasn't
I don't know if there's
my
like a
day.
setting for that, but
Even if you're in trouble,
I mean
you're
that's
never out of a
kind of how they
ritual.
theme Yu-Gi-Oh. Like if you know if you've seen like some of the show or some of the stuff, that's like a pretty big part of it. So I don't know. I think it's well themed. Oh, and so the other thing about it is, when you're playing Rush Duel, you will get some Rush Duel rewards. Like, I just got one. But you also get some rewards for, like, the regular game, too. So if you want to kind of build your collection, you can do that also. Alright, where do I go for, like, PvP stuff? Is it this thing? I think it is. Okay, yeah. Rush Duel Ranked. Okay. Alright, so I have 2 losses and 1 win in this. This one was really close. I literally lost by 100. And this one, I didn't draw a single card below 4. So that didn't go well. That's actually the only time it ever happened. My very first ranked match. I mean, that is pretty unlucky, considering 2/3 of the deck is not 4. Or not over 4. Alright. 33% win rate? Okay, guys. You don't make fun of someone's win rate, alright? It's not cool. Everyone I've played in ranked is like a player, because you know you have like a turn timer, and a lot of players do take up most of it.
This is one duel that I have to win. Can't know who'll win.
This is a
Here we
terrible
go.
draw.
Get ready for the rush. I'm gonna speed up this duel. I draw.
Okay.
I set a card.
So
I set a monster.
I think I'm just playing full defense here.
I set a monster. I set a monster.
I don't really want this out there because it's 1300.
This duel's only getting started.
All right.
End my turn.
This is generally a pretty poor draw, I would say, but that's fine.
Dark Sorcerer.
It doesn't necessarily mean that the opponent has a good draw.
Healer.
It's vanilla 4. What's this do?
I'm
The
good to
cycle
go.
card. That's a pretty good card, I think.
Summon a monster.
Attack an extra time.
Mystic Dealer
I don't like that
activates
card. It's a
its
little bit
effect.
too low.
I activate my monster's effect. I'm good to go.
There you go.
I tribute summon a monster. Okay, let's battle.
Dark Magician
Take
Girl.
it down, Dark Sorcerer.
Okay. It's fine.
I attack with my monster.
So if I have a guy in defense position and he attacks with something that is less attack versus defense, he takes the damage.
You're
So
not
that
gonna win
attack
that
was
easily.
awful.
With that, I end my. Here I go.
That was
It's my turn.
just terrible, but that's fine. We like that. Okay. So I don't believe I'll be able to
I summon a monster.
do much else here.
Here I come. I tribute summon a monster.
That one from the top card, the graveyard, yes.
Okay. I
And we
summon
have
a
3
monster.
ones for the beetle. Really nice. Oh, I guess I did have a card to sacrifice in hand. I miscounted.
Tribute summon. I activate my
Oh, and I should have done the dragon first. Okay, double misplay, but it's fine. Sure.
I activate my monster's effect.
Okay.
Time to battle. Go.
Want to get that off the
I
board
attack with my
ASAP.
monster.
But again, it's not like damage taken, it just compares the values. So this can attack a second time.
Now, my monster attacks. Nothing I can't handle. Go. Attack.
And again, it's not realistic to end with 3 cards, so ending with 2 here is pretty good, I'd say.
With that, I end. Here I go. It's my turn.
Yeah, Rush Duel's pretty balanced. There's a lot of back and forth. I also kind of just dived right in.
I draw.
Like, I watched like a couple like videos on just general Rush Duel mechanics. Then I'm in. I didn't really like feel overwhelmed or anything. This is the first deck that I've tried to make.
Mystic Dealer.
I haven't seen anyone else play the Beetle, but I think the Beetle is really good. I've seen a lot of people play like Spellcaster stuff with Dark Magician stuff, so I don't know if that's supposed to be better, but
I activate Fire Golem's effect.
what's this? Pay 600, lose 600 defense. Yeah, that's only good against monsters in
I'm good to go.
defensive
I
position.
tribute summon a monster.
Now, if he can flip mine, and there are some cards that do flip,
Okay.
that can be pretty strong.
Summon a monster.
Looks like he's not going to be able to kill the strongest card in my deck, so he's going to have a bad time.
Go. I attack with my monster. You're not gonna win that easily. With that, I'm gonna speed up this duel. It's my turn. I draw. Okay.
I'm going to normal summon that.
Summon a monster.
I'm going to normal summon that. Tributing the turtle.
Okay.
And if you have a full board of 3, you can still play one. Like here I have 3 cards, right?
I summon a monster.
I can play it still. This guy's completely screwed. I'm actually amazed that he hasn't surrendered yet. But that's alright. Okay, so we use this effect first. Discard that, but that's fine. Again, we redrop to full each time. I'm gonna activate this effect, which will be kind of like a double attack mechanic, but we can do it now. Then we do this effect, and we definitely want to be buffing this guy because he attacks twice, so it's twice as valuable.
Time to battle. Go! Attack!
And yeah, if this guy wouldn't get completely murdered here, but he is. He's good. This guy's done. I would have 4 total attacks, and he only has 3 defenders that I can get through. So the 4th attack would have been against no board, which is full damage.
Hey, way to go! As long as I.
Alright, dudes, we're almost in the green. 50% win rate. Okay. So we get level 7. We unlock a card. Actually, let me take a closer look at that card. I might want to put it in the deck. We have a face-up level 7 or higher spellcaster type monster. Send 1 fire attribute monster from your hand to the graveyard. Inflict damage to your opponent equal to the number of cards on their field times 400. That's like a ridiculous amount of direct damage. But I don't believe my deck has a level 7 spellcaster in it. So I think I'm not going to play that. Oh, and the way these prizes work is they have like a timer for them to tick down. But yeah, okay, so you have reduced the lock time of the gift by 20 minutes. So they get reduced. So if I play one more, this is going to go to 0, so we're going to get that. Kind of interesting system. I haven't seen one like that. Alright, let's queue up again. And I'm only ranked 3, so... And if you actually checked out the game right when I started playing, and you know what you're doing, you can probably really get into it. Probably queue against me by now.
Every time we duel, we're loading the road. This is one duel. Here we go. Get ready for the rush.
Double beetle, double 1. That's kind of cool.
I set a card.
Rank 3 in the world. Well, you start as rank 1, so not quite. Fire Golem is not a particularly good card, I believe. But
I'm gonna speed up this duel.
Yikes.
Come on out. I summon a monster. You sure that's gonna work? I'll use this card I set.
Draw 2. I
summon a monster.
I don't think that does anything.
Here I come.
Because he would drop to 5 at the start of his turn anyway. It might have interactions with a few other mechanics, but not familiar with them. Yeah, I think that card is not good.
I activate my monster's effect. I activate my monster's effect.
Just see these real quick. Graveyard to hand. It's a recycling effect. Yep, the other one is even worse, so I think that's fine.
Okay,
I think I'm just gonna hit that. It's more damage, and it's
my monster attacks.
it's an effect that might do something versus an effect that I don't think will do anything.
Go! My monster attacks. Nothing I can't handle.
Fortunately, this might be locked in my hand for a little bit.
With that, I end my turn. I'm gonna speed up this duel.
Is the whole idea of playing monsters in defense position in Rush Duel, is that like not a thing? I've never really seen my opponents do it, but I do it all the time, and it seems pretty good. You didn't call the shark. The shark is a level 7. I have to sacrifice 2 of them. I'm not in position to do that. Basically, a lot of defenders have like 0 attack and like 1400 defense. So if you flip a defender to attack position, you just crush it.
Hydro Magician.
Oh, thank you, next shit.
I'll set a monster.
Hey, we got one!
I set this card earlier for
this?
moment. I activate my spell card.
Bring your hand to the graveyard, charge one face monster. Oh! A flip! Okay.
Okay, let's battle.
Not bad, not bad.
Fire Golem. Go, Hydro Magician.
Fine.
This duel's only here I go. I end my it's my turn. I draw. Come on out. I summon a monster.
Wait, do I need to discard one? Oh, I have to get a water monster. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. I mean, it doesn't really matter because I basically need to just play that because I need a guy. I like just literally need a guy right now.
I tribute summon a monster.
2300 is pretty strong.
I'm gonna set a card. I'm gonna set a card. Time to battle. This'll do. Attack! Ugh. Nothing I can't handle.
Having 1 to defend is not the best position, but we do have the trap card.
It's my
Your
turn.
opponent monsters declare an attack. Attacking monster loses attack with number of monsters with its same type in your opponent's graveyard times 100. It's got a pretty hefty graveyard.
I draw.
Yeah, that might actually work pretty well. Yeah, in Rush Duel, you're just constantly summoning stuff. Just constantly churning out through cards. The 5-card redraw is pretty sweet.
Luminous Parrot. From my hand, I activate my spell card.
Can't actually activate that yet.
Time to battle.
Oh, he had another
Take
flip.
it down, Dark Sorcerer.
Oh, damn. No, we don't want to activate. It's my guy.
Now, direct attack.
This is very
You're
unfortunate.
not gonna win that easily. This duel's only. I end my. It's my turn. I draw.
So we got 3 dragons. I think I'm gonna play them. Winged Beast. So Forest is fine, Winged Beast is not
From my hand,
affected.
I activate my field spell.
Tribute the Dragon.
Tribute summon.
Maybe I should have just blasted his board, honestly.
I'm good to go. I summon a monster. I activate my monster's
I don't.
effect.
Very unlikely I'm going to actually use 2 of them, so we're going to use the discard directly for that.
Time to battle. Go! Attack! You got me. Now, I attack with my monster. Nothing I can't handle.
We got 2 guys left. 1500 is nothing to brag about, but
I end my turn. Here I
we
go.
shouldn't take that much damage, given that one of the slots is with a defense position, so.
I draw.
Is Blue Eyes in Rush Duel? I haven't pulled one if it is.
Dark Sorcerer. Here I come. I summon a monster.
Oh, it is.
Hydro.
I mean, yeah, you can buy packs to get like different cards. Hydro
This'll
Magician.
do. Attack.
So that we will
Think I
activate.
wouldn't be ready for that?
I think he has a lot of water cards in his grave. I already saw a few before. So his guy dies and he takes damage.
Nothing. Go! My monster attacks. I'm not this duel. I end my. It's my turn. I draw.
He's only got 1 card, so usually this is where you get completely wrecked. Let's see. This is attack, that doesn't really matter.
Here I come. I summon a monster. Okay. I summon a monster.
Yeah, this is very much over for him.
I'm good to go.
Yeah, Rush Duel is pretty good.
Okay.
I have been playing it off stream a little bit lately. Well, since I heard about it anyway.
I'm good to go. I tribute summon a monster.
Okay, so first we want the double attack. Again, it doesn't matter, this guy's completely boned. He's got no shot here. But just for order's sake, we want to put the extra in the graveyard first with that effect, and we always want to buff the double attacking card.
Time to battle. This'll do.
The double attack only activates if he kills one, so
I'm on the road to glory. Direct attack.
oh, we could have done maximum overkill with the other.
A loss doesn't make as long as I get a.
Alright, who was talking smack, okay? Like, we are positive win rate now. 3 wins, 2 losses. What now? What now, chat? But yeah, I don't know, I just played like a little bit, right? So let me just show you guys how you get like packs and stuff. So you can like go to the building, or you can just click on the thing down here. Now again, Rush Duel has its own set of stuff, and you unlock Rush Duel at earliest level 4 in the normal version, okay? So you click on the Rush Duel thing, and this currency, 50 of it gives you a pack. Okay. Now again, I'm free to play. Getting to level 4 and claiming all the rewards that you get for just making an account and playing. I had nearly 5,000 of this currency, just to give you some idea. So that's why I actually have most of the cards from this box, I guess it's called. Yeah, box. The way that it works is the box has a set card list, and you can keep pulling from your box. You can do it all the way to the bottom, or you can reset it. So for example, I clicked the wrong. I haven't pulled the Sevens Road Magician. I have not pulled this guy. See, possible ultra rare cards. I really want this card. This card is insane. And it's part of the Sevens release. Card is crazy. So I'm not resetting this box. But if I pull him, I would have then pulled all of the ultra rare cards. So it might be worth it to reset the box at that point. But I haven't done that yet, so. Right. Skip it, whatever. Get it? Oh. Oh, damn, I didn't see what I got. Okay, I misclicked. I'm not too used to the left click, right click situation. I got an SR. Is it this that I got? Timber Ruler, the Dark Raider. So your opponent has no attack position monsters on their field during the turn that you normal summon this card. Send the top card of your deck to the graveyard this turn. This card can attack directly. Also, you can attack with warrior type monsters. And only attack with warrior type monsters. Yeah, that's like a very specific build around. Part of a degen stun deck. Yeah, I don't think this is going in my deck. Let me just quickly go through some of the cards. I don't believe I pulled anything else that I would consider using. Yeah, normally you'd look at the cards when you open them. That was the one time I messed up a little bit. No, I don't believe so. From your hand in the graveyard. Hammer Crush. So you can have a deck with 40. I tried to get it down to 30. It was pretty hard to do that. Okay. Let's go a few more ranked games. Alright. Oh, this guy's got like a card back.
The more you rush duel, the more.
Hi there, I'm Mimi, and I'm
Oh,
totally
also
into rush
the different characters have skills.
Get ready for the rush.
The one time that I lost that wasn't the bad draw, I got completely wrecked by my opponents. I don't know the skills very well at all.
Guess which monster I'm setting? Come party with me.
We'll see. We'll see if that happens here. Sorcerer.
Brilliant summon that ends my
Wow,
turn.
this guy's playing crazy fast.
I draw.
So I don't have any cards that work with Forest, so I'm just gonna set it.
Come on
I'm about to get bodied. Yeah, maybe.
I'm good to go. I tribute summon a monster. Come on out. I summon a monster. I activate my monster's effect.
We're gonna burn the other one. Just to get rid of his big guy.
Time to battle.
We're not in a particularly good position though.
Now, my monster attack.
I'm effectively minus 2 cards to my opponent here.
Now,
We
my
want to hit
monster
that
attack.
because that actually is a beast.
With that, I end my turn.
Yeah, okay.
I draw.
So, oh, there's another difference in Rush Duel. In Rush Duel, you can only play stuff before you attack. So he's not going to be able to, like, clear out my guy, then play 2 others,
Worth watching.
then play more stuff after his guy dies. No, you can only play stuff, and then you attack.
Nothing but the best. I summon. Come party with me. I summon a monster.
Yeah, that's the OP card that I want.
Monster's effect activates. I activate the spell. Giant
This
Super
1,000 life points. Wow.
to battle. Party on.
This is going pretty badly.
I'll win that easily. Nothing I can't handle.
Direct attack.
It's
I
not over yet.
don't think we're winning this one,
In a
guys.
rush duel, there's always a chance to make I draw.
Okay. Okay.
Here I come. I summon a monster. Here I come. I tribute summon a monster.
The card he has behind might be a little problematic, but we'll see.
I set this card earlier for this moment. I activate my fields. Come on out. I summon a monster. Okay. I summon a monster. I activate my monster's effect. Time to battle.
Okay.
This'll do. Attack!
I'm dead.
This'll do. Attack!
What's your damage?
So, I don't know if this is quite enough to recover, because he's got some pretty powerful cards, it seems.
Still dancing.
But ending with 3 is pretty good.
I'm not going down that easily. I end my turn.
This is so fly. I gotta keep the party going. My turn. I draw.
It's a massive difference in life points, though. I'm not sure I can overcome that.
Card. This is one summon worth watching.
Hammer Crush.
Summon a mon. Tribute summon. I'm setting a monster. Ready to battle. Party on. My
Sure.
monster attacks.
That was nothing.
Woohoo!
In a
I
rush
still
duel,
got
there's
it.
always a chance to
I
make
end my
I
turn.
draw.
We got another forest.
I'm gonna set
That's
it
good. I think we play the forest, yeah.
From my hand, I activate my field spell.
Now, I think I'm better off just playing this.
Come on out! Tribute summon! I'm gonna set a card. I activate my monster's effect. Time to battle. Now! Attack!
Okay. Oh, yeah, he's deciding if he wants to use his trap card. Well, that's a problem. Because if it's a good ability, might be in trouble.
I'm still dancing.
This'll do.
No one expects 2 beetles. Is that right?
There's nothing more exciting
This is
than
so
making a
fly.
huge comeback.
Gotta keep the party
I
going.
end my turn.
I draw. From my hand, I
This.
activate spell card.
Gain life points.
I summon 'em. This is one summon worth watching. I'll set a cup ready to battle. Party on! I attack with my monster.
Can't let that happen. I set this card earlier for this moment. I activate my trap.
I'm still dancing.
Wow. That's looking pretty good.
Go home.
If he has nothing, I can actually win this.
Card on my
Oh,
side.
baby.
I won't give up. My turn.
I don't have 1,000 to pay with that one, though, but... Another beetle. It is unfortunate. No, we can play it.
Here I come. I summon a monster. Here I come. Tribute summon.
So we're going to
From my hand, I activate
literally
my
play a new
heal
one
spell.
just so we could redraw.
I activate my monster's effect.
We kind of want to spread the attack a little bit here.
I activate my monster's effect. Okay, let's battle. Now, I attack you directly.
So obvious you'd try that. The card I set is this. That blew me away. Talk about buzzkill.
This'll do. Direct attack.
Aha! I'm dead.
Go. I attack you directly.
What a strike! Are you
We're in striking range, guys.
I'm not going down that easily.
Just
I end my turn.
I draw. From my hand, I act this
Nice
is
points.
one summon worth watching. Cannot the sword diva. This party is about to go crazy.
Okay.
Giant Kitoka Boogie Master.
Oh boy, animations. Gain 1,000.
Diane Keto uses her effect to fresh ready to go. Diane Keto, attack!
That was nothing.
That might be a problem.
If we had a time machine, you know how
rush
rad I
duel,
was.
There's always a chance to
ending my
make I
turn.
draw.
We're gonna play that normal
Here I
summon.
come. I summon a monster.
I'm gonna sacrifice 2.
Here I come. I tribute summon a monster. good to go. I summon a monster. I activate my monster's effect.
Okay, here goes nothing. Oh no, I wanna actually use that.
I activate my
Oh, I
monster's
did the order bad. Okay, it didn't matter this time.
effect. Okay, let's battle. Now, attack.
Looks like a win.
Time to end this. Direct attack.
If I don't get
Rush duels.
Master deck builder Kripparian. Yes. Yeah, that guy had a bunch of cards that I'd like to have. And, well, we beat him. There you go. Only wins tonight. Only wins. Bronze rank. Did we get anything for bronze rank? Sure. Doesn't require APM. I mean, there are combos that require quite a number of actions, but we got emoted. Is a nice worth anything? I don't know how it works. Alright, I think I will call it though. But yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed the stream. If you guys do want to check out the new Rush Duel as well as the 7th update, once again, the game is free. It's on Steam. Play it on PC if you want. And if you use my link, you can use the !7s command, or you can click on the widget below the stream. It just tells them that I sent you. And if you're still watching, well, that's nice to do, because probably had some pretty entertaining moments. And yeah, it seems like you can just kind of roll with your own thing. Again, I did not look up anything about deck building. I just kind of pulled some cards. Again, I'm free to play on this account. I just pulled some cards with everything that I had in my new account mailbox. And I made the best deck that I thought I could make with them, given my not really that advanced knowledge, but no one really has that much knowledge because Rush Duel is kind of a new thing. So check it out if you're the type that likes to figure something out while it's still being figured out. There's not a lot of moments like that.